Hey, what's up you guys? So it's May already. Move-ins are fast approaching for most scores. I think one of the most requested videos that people ask about is a packing video. So with tour coming up, I'm finally ready to make this one. Here's the official JD Funcore 2013 DCI packing list video. I'm gonna pack for a tour, only got $20 in my pocket. That $20 actually isn't enough. I'm hunting, looking for some sunblock. $20 still isn't enough. Walk up into Walmart like, what up? I'm just gonna show you what to bring. So first let's break it down. Now let's break down the packing into actual segments. First we have luggage. And for your main suitcase, you're gonna want a large wheeled duffel bag or suitcase, smaller than 30 by 16 by 14. I used this last year and it worked pretty well. You're gonna want a backpack for rehearsal and a bus box. And I'm actually going to make a separate video about this later. So let's start with rehearsal gear. If you're in brass and percussion, you're going to need a binder with sheet protectors. You're going to need a lot of mechanical pencils. Definitely want 1 or 2 cans of sunscreen. Also some bug spray. Keep a rain jacket in your bag just in case. And also a plastic trash bag to put your stuff in case it rains. You're going to want 2 or 3 dot books. You can get the mini binder kind or the little index card kind. I like these ones because if your pages come out, then you can just replace them with another one. You're also going to want to bring 2 hats just in case you lose one. And anything else that your caption might require. For brass players, you're going to need cotton rehearsal gloves. You can buy those online. You need valve oil, silver polish. You can get this at like Ace Hardware or something. Mouthpiece brushes, rags for polishing, and possibly some hair bands for your tuning slides. Now for percussion, of course you want to bring sticks, practice pad, stick tape, and probably a drum key. Guard, you need extra gloves, whatever color tape you need. If you're a guy, you might need a dance belt. And I've heard TheraBands are really good for after rehearsal, for stretching and stuff, so you might want to check that out. Okay, for sleeping gear, you want 2 pillowcases and a pillow. You can get a twin size air mattress or a sleeping pad if your core allows it. You can bring a sleeping bag or a blanket. I prefer a Snuggie because then you can bring it on the bus. And also if you use a blanket, you can fold it up like this. Just stick it inside your pillowcase to save room. A sleep mask and earplugs are also a good idea. Sometimes the lights don't go out in the gym, and sometimes people snore. Okay, now laundry stuff. I talked about that in another video, but just to reiterate, you want a mesh laundry bag, some tablets or sheets. You may want some dryer sheets too, because those work for odor control in your suitcase. Probably want about $20 in quarters. Okay, now for clothes. Let's start with rehearsal clothes. First off, you need 2 pairs of high quality shoes. You definitely don't want to skimp out on these since you're going to be on your feet the whole summer. I like to use Asics. Those have worked really well for me. And also don't forget to break them in before move-ins. Need some plain white t-shirts. 6 to 8 is recommended, but you probably don't need that many. I actually like to use tank tops during rehearsal because they take up less space. And chances are you won't have your shirt on for most of the time, so yeah. Girls, you want 5 to 7 sports bras. 16 to 20 pairs of socks, because you'd be surprised how fast these things go. For rehearsal shorts, you probably would be good with 7 pairs. Now I know there are some people who can make it the summer with only like 2 or 3 pairs. And yeah, you can wash them in the shower and stuff, but that's still kind of gross. And also it's possible that you'll lose a pair too. So just pack wisely for that. As many pairs of underwear as you think you need. Chances are you'll probably do laundry every 2 weeks, so just keep that in mind. Oh, and another thing, when you're packing t-shirts and stuff, make sure you roll them, because it takes up much less space. For performance wear, you probably need 5 to 6 pairs of compression shorts, about 10 pairs of long socks, whatever color your core uses. You may need a couple compression shirts, unless your core hands those out too, and also whatever color gloves you need for your uniform. And for off-time clothes, like maybe after a show or on a free day, you can bring a nicer pair of shorts. It's gonna be hot probably, so I wouldn't recommend bringing jeans, unless you want to get sweaty, but that's up to you. 2 or 3 nicer shirts. And here's a good tip. When you're packing, put your nicer clothes in plastic bags. That way the smell of all your rehearsal clothes doesn't get in them. And also they still smell like home. You can bring some nicer shoes or sandals. I would recommend sandals because that way they don't take up as much space. And also bring some warmer pajamas for colder gyms. And now for personal stuff, you're going to want a toiletries bag. One of those loofah body sponge things. See if you can get one of those shampoo body soap combo things, because that way it takes up a lot less space. You're going to want 2 towels just in case you lose one. Razors, shaving cream, nail clippers. If you have some electric hair clippers, you can bring those too for haircuts. 2 toothbrushes, 2 bottles of toothpaste I guess, 2 sticks of deodorant. Definitely need your shower shoes. If you wear glasses or contacts, you need those and contact solution or whatever else you need. Gold Bond. And one thing I like to do when I'm packing bottles and stuff like that is I put duct tape over the lids just so they don't accidentally spill into your suitcase or anything. And lady stuff. You know what I mean. Speaking of lady stuff, you're gonna need stuff for show hair even if you're in the horn line or percussion. Hair gel, hairspray, bobby pins, that kind of thing. And for the guard, you'll also need makeup and makeup remover. Okay, first aid. You definitely want DCT, daily conditioning treatment for your lips. Even if you're not a brass player, it still helps. Pit people, you can also put on your blisters. Ibuprofen or aspirin, you're gonna need it. Definitely bring some icy hot, athlete's foot stuff, and whatever personal medications you need. And speaking of that, see if you can get a 90-day supply, because you don't know if you're always going to be able to get a refill on the road. Okay, stuff for the bus. You can get those little window basket things that are for showers, you know, they come with suction cups on them. Those are really handy for in the bus because you can put anything you need there, right on the window. Bungee cords if your bus driver allows it. Those are good for hanging things overhead from you. You definitely want some Febreze, maybe those little tiny ones. A flashlight for just in case. And these are things you can put in your bus box, and I'll have a video about that later. And finally, other things. You're going to want about $200 to $300 in cash or on a card. You definitely want an MP3 player and earbuds, although I know for most people that's automatically their phone. You definitely need your phone and the charger. And bring one of those power strips too, because once you get to a housing site, everyone wants to charge their stuff. Duct tape. You definitely want duct tape. And maybe a couple of Sharpies. Now, it may seem like that's a lot, and it kind of is, but you're going to be on the road for at most 3 months. As for packing your actual suitcase, remember, like I said, roll up your clothes. Takes up a lot less space. Try to fit anything you can anywhere. And since you're going into move-ins first, you can put all your miscellaneous items in your bus box. Now, things you don't need. Laptops. Huge instruments that take up a lot of space. Trust me, no one wants to wake up to your bassoon concerto. Drugs. Bad stuff. No, but really, don't bring those. And that's pretty much all I can think of. When it comes to fitting everything in your suitcase, you just kind of have to Tetris it until it works. Trust me, you'll find a way, though. Thanks for checking out my video, you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're a vetted drum corps, then leave a comment telling me something I might have forgotten, or something that's just a good idea to bring on tour. I'm really close to finishing off my 2013 tour fees. I could really use the donations. The link is in the description. Thanks to everyone who bought a JD Fun Corps wristband. I still have a few more, but I might be saving them for the summer. I don't know, I'll think about it. I'll have my bus box video coming out soon, and that's all I got. I'll see you guys later. JD Fun Corps, subscribe. Now, I wanted to make a song that could give my viewers a hand, especially since I know most of my viewers are in band. And I know we don't have the best reputation for flirting, so here's a song of musical pickup lines. Get ready for learning.